Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another addition to my wax cocktails, or wax tails as I seemingly seems to be calling it. Before we go any further, nothing on my nails, but I do have on my lips Buxom's full-on lip polish in the color Dolly, which I received from my friend. Very basic today, just pretty simple. It's absolutely disgusting outside as per usual here on the wet coast. But I wanted to share with you on my Instagram. Of course, I would have shown you guys chunks and bits of the actual wax themselves or the candle from above, but I wouldn't have shown you exactly what it was I was melting. So, but of course, on this title, we will have the full-on photograph, of course, with the names of the product. But I wanted to let you know, guys, what I've been melting here in my home altogether. I do these every once in a while. I do pull a candle from my collection and try to blend and create things that are either alike it, like similar to it, or complement one another. And I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I find enjoyment myself in creating scents for me, and then it's a balancing act. Maybe it's not enough of this and I need a little bit of more of that. That's the whole idea of the whole cocktail business, right? So wax tails, here we go. So Throwback Thursday, again, I don't know what day this is going up, but this particular week was Throwback Thursday. Hey, yeah, right there. This particular week was Throwback Thursday, and hey, Willow, come here. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fire. Where are you? I got her. There she is. There she is. Hey, Willow. What's this? Anyway, she's starting to get warm outside, so she's starting to lose fur a lot. All right, well, there she is. Bye, everybody. Okay, so yes, back to this. This week's Throwback Thursday just happened to be of honey lavender ice cream from Sensationals. So what I did is although it didn't blend this one, I melt this on its own, as you guys will have seen on my review. I most likely would have put that one up first. I just have the one out of here, and I use another chunk of this. I had another one a friend of mine had sent me. So I had that going in one melter. In my bathroom, I had from Super Tarts, had 2 cubes of Always from Super Tarts, and it is described as this is the Secret Severus Snape Tribute Blend, predominantly spa green with a touch of soothing lavender. So this was really nice in the bathroom, and as I'm finding, Super Tarts for me, just they throw, like, it's almost foolproof so far. I knock on wood, I say that now, but maybe something else down the road might not throw. But everything Super Tarts that I've melted has thrown very well. So I had 2 cubes of Super Tarts Always in my bathroom. That was going. This was in my melter in my kitchen. And then I had burning, because this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm pulling a candle from my collection, burning one candle, trying to blend it all around it. I had Bath & Body Works White Barn Collection in Lavender Coconut. So just as I'm just gonna say, it's lavender coconut. Now, I love lavender, like a sweet lavender, which this is, and I love coconut leaves. The coconut in this particular candle is not my favorite coconut. I'm really picky with coconut. I don't like suntan, or at least the most recent suntan that we had last year in 2016 from Bath & Body Works. That to me was not suntan or sunscreen or anything like that. It didn't smell like anything I knew. Copper tone or whatever you use. This, it's almost like a stale, I'm not trying to be mean, it's like more of a stale coconut. Like if you bought shaved coconut to bake with, and it sat in the or in your baking pantry for the entire year and you've never used it, you know, it does kind of go. I mean, I know it's just shaved coconut and all, but it can kind of get a little funny, right? I think that's how that's what I get with a lot of coconuts. But on the lavender, it's okay. I have one more in my collection, and that's great. I love the color of this. It's been burning well so far, and I'm only just about to hit the 50% mark. So we all know what the possibilities of this candle might be when it comes to burn. But of course, I'll come back to you guys with the full, with the roundup review of this candle at the end of the month in my empties. But I've been trimming the wicks properly as per usual, and that was from the last burn there, and there is no sitting at this point, has been burning phenomenally. But again, we're nearing that mark where it might go completely south. And in fact, that's generally what's happened for me. And if that's the case, then I'll stop burning it and start melting it. But, so this was burning in the living room here, but on my melter right over my shoulder, I split a chunk of Sassy Girl Aroma's creamy coconut vanilla pastry, and also halved a BZ Tarts lavender sugar cookie. So this one I got from a D-stash from a fellow Canadian, and this one I received in my random act of kindness for Christmas. As I mentioned when I hauled this, it's not my favorite coconut, but that's why I wanted to use this one as a blender. And so this one here was really good to blend with. Because I think it's that vanilla pastry, I would have been interested to know what her creamy coconut was just on its own, I think, to see what I would have thought of it. It's very, very similar to the coconut note in the lavender coconut candle from Bath & Body Works, I found. So there was this. And then I halved like a chunk of this, and I halved a chunk of this. And like I say, my melter that's over here is a huge dish, and it also has a bigger space to push it out. So half a chunk of this and half of this, and I did it a couple times. I will say, I didn't really overly enjoy the lavender sugar cookie from BZ Tarts. His wax threw like crazy, but there was something about this one. Soap. I got little to no sugar cookie, but definitely a lavender soapy grandma scent. And I like lavender, but again, you know, I balanced it out with obviously a half chunk of something like this too. So I would not repurchase, or not, I would purchase, because again, this was gifted to me. I wouldn't purchase this particular scent. There's plenty of BZ Tarts scents that I've really enjoyed and I've loved, all from my friend in Florida who sent me that amazing care package. But this was a little bit disappointing. Like, even when I open it now, it smells like soap, grandma soap. So again, so we'll just do a wrap up. I went through a BZ Tarts scented wax. This, I will say that these two here together was like a 10 in throw. BZ Tarts, so lavender sugar cookie, and we have from Sassy Girl Aroma creamy coconut vanilla pastry. So together these threw like a 10. As my review stated for my Throwback Thursday, this is a 10 in throw. This was super strong, but do not let that be fooled. There is no ice cream scent to this. It's more of a very heady honey, and a very, very strong herbal lavender. And then Super Tarts, very, very strong as well. 2 cubes in my bathroom. I had it in there for like 3 days straight. Over the long weekend here for Easter. So yeah, it was where it stayed, and I really enjoyed it. And I would have taken it out, A, if I didn't enjoy it, or B, if I didn't have any scent left in it, but I liked both. Both were great. And to top it all off, we have the lavender coconut candle from Bath & Body Works. Throw is probably only a 7 scent appeal. When I purchased it, was probably a 7.5, but I'd say when burning, I'm down to about a 6. I'm not as excited about the scent. Yeah, it's not quite what I was hoping. I don't know. I guess I don't know what I was hoping, but I already have a couple scent picks. I'm looking over here because this is where I'm storing my scent picks for cocktails or waxtails. I have a few more pulled out of Bath & Body Works. So I'm looking forward to melting and burning and coming up with some creations. So you guys, just want to throw those little wax tails out there for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week or weekend. Again, I'm not sure when this is going up, but everybody be safe and have fun.